Welcome to Market Plan IO, the market planning, collaboration, execution, and stats powerhouse behind your next big idea. The purpose of Market Plan IO is to give your big marketing ideas a place to live, flourish, and succeed. Whether it's collaborating with your team, mapping out your funnels and campaigns, making projections, or even analyzing your funnels once they're live, Market Plan is the glue that empowers you with stability, accountability, structure, optimization, and marketing congruency. To get started with Market Plan, simply create your first project and plan inside of your dashboard. If you're already invited here by a team member, you should already see their project inside of your account so that you can dive in and get straight to work. Along the way, you'll see buttons and question marks in various areas of the app. Click on these tooltips to get a better idea of how to use each part of the app and each made-for-marketing module so that you can begin moving fast with your team and plan. Once you're done, set it all live and see the traffic flow through your plan in real time. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to our team and chat with us here.
Let's learn to work with the basic elements in Market Plan. On the screen, you'll see a canvas where we had started mapping out a funnel, but what we want to do is we actually want to start with a brand new blank funnel. So in Canvas, so let's go ahead and come up here to the corner, and we're going to go to a blank plan. So this brings us out to our projects, and we're going to go over to this plan. I know it's blank, I just created it a little while ago. When you first open up the canvas, you're going to see a couple of different things. Let's start over here. On this side, over on the right hand side, you're going to see these little dots right here. If you click on here, this opens up the Messenger app. This is where we can actually send out messages and do live chats, conversations with the rest of our team, the other users, our clients, etc. Over down here, you're going to see a little icon that looks like a graph. If you click on there, you'll be able to see, once your funnel is live, you'll actually be able to see your budget, your expenses, your revenue, everything coming in live. Now, over here on the left, this is what we want to concentrate on right now in this video. You're going to see these different menus where you've got a pages, traffic conversions. So let's go ahead and click on these. When you open up the pages, this is going to open up a slide out that will have a bunch of different modules for pages for your funnel. And this has about every type of page that you could possibly think or want to help map out your funnel for you. Over here in the traffic conversion, these modules, you're going to see our visitors, leads, sales, members, and goals. Over here in the campaign apps, you'll see the ad set, the social plan, keyword planner, blog planner, email sequence. And under more tools, you'll see the Kanban, notes, stickies, and a task. So let's go ahead and create a very simple opt-in funnel. So what we want to do is we want the opt-in page, and we're going to want a thank you page. Let's find that, scroll down, simply just click on it and drag it out. And actually, let's bring this over here a little bit. We can also come up here and we can use these options up here to zoom in and zoom out. Now, we also want to do traffic, so let's go ahead and add an ad, some social media. We're going to want an email sequence, and we're going to want a chat. We can close that out. So each element actually has different options built within it specifically for that element. Inside the ad set, let's start with this. What you're going to find is we can actually have three different types of ads in here. We can have an image ad, text or post ads, a video ad. Now, in each one of these, we can actually add links. We can actually see the images live. But for this, what we want to do is we just want to make this a Facebook ad for this specific video. To do that, all we need to do is come up here to this arrow, and this will open up. Go ahead and click on that, and that will open up a drop-down menu. And you'll see the different social media platforms that we can add. If you do not see your social media platform, you can always come in here and click on here, enter the name, and you can find an icon for it. But we're going to do Facebook, and we're just going to call this Facebook ad. Over here on the right hand side, you'll see this little text right here that says enter ad set goal. So here your team would define what it is exactly that your goal is. And what we're going to do is we're just going to say it's a retarget. And we're going to click done. And for social, we'll open this one up. Now you see it's going to be a little bit different. In this specific element, we can actually add multiple social media accounts, and we can have them all within one specific module. So if this was a specific company, for example, a specific client, so let's go ahead and just put client A. Now you can actually add the exact URL right in here by clicking on this cogwheel. And you can change the icons if you want, but you would just enter the URL of the page in here, and you would click done. And what is the goal of this? So let's go ahead and just put a viral giveaway. And on every element, you're going to see this little communication area. And this is where we can actually come in and collaborate with the team on each specific element. So for example, we can create a checklist. So let's say we want to say, make sure all is ready for part of the checklist. Up here, it will actually tell us what percentage is completed out of this checklist. You can assign this to different members. You could mark as complete, and if we mark as done, you'll see this 100%. That simply means where we are with the checklist. Now, for the comments, we can leave messages for other team members on what exactly we want them to do. Looks good. Add more accounts, whatever we want in there. So let's go ahead and close that out. Now the chat is very unique by itself, as they all are. And here you can actually can create a whole entire chat flow from within the system. So let's go ahead, add a condition, add an action, and we're going to add a message. So we can have a welcome message, and then we have the condition, the action, and an opt-in. Again, in our message center over here, we would be able to create the checklist we want and the comments that we want down here to collaborate. And for the purpose of this message, well, we want to do an opt-in. And let's go ahead and say this is the chatbot, and let's click, well, let's go over here to checklist. Let's say create chat flow, comments need by Tuesday. Now let's piece this together. The system itself is very smart. It will actually be able to tell which elements work together, which elements do not work together. So, for example, if we connect the chatbot to the opt-in, you'll see this visitors element module appeared out of nowhere. Now, if I take this Facebook ads and I try to directly link it to the opt-in, watch what happens. It's going to go straight to the visitors because the system knows with this page, the opt-in is going to have the visitors first. And from the opt-in, to the thank you page, they're going to turn into leads. Same thing with the thank you page and the email. For example, if we go to connect this email sequence to the thank you page, you see that it took over here from the leads. Let's go ahead and connect this. The email sequence, we open this up, kind of like the chat. We'll actually be able to set conditions and actions depending on what we want. So here, since it's thank you, we're just going to say thank you. And you can have if condition, so if open, then what are we going to do? We're going to send out another one in 3 days. We're going to send another email in an hour. That's completely up to you. The sequence name, we're just going to say thank you often. What's the purpose of the campaign? We're just going to say it's lead gen just for this. Again, the checklist. Make sure complete. And for our comments, need by Wednesday. And you also see the other links in here. You can edit it, so you can actually create the entire email in here. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And what we've done is we've successfully created a very simple funnel for our opt-in. And from here, we'll be able to add more pages and add on to this. And we can actually switch this live at a later date. And we'll be able to see live stats as they come in through the system. And you can actually start plugging in where the holes are at. You'll actually be able to see where your money is going. So you can stop that and be able to visualize everything, put it all together, and do it as a team and faster than you were able to do before, simply by using Market Plan the way it was designed. Thanks, guys. Bye. One of the main key features that makes Market Plan so powerful is its ability to be a full collaboration suite for you, your team, and your clients. So throughout the app, what you're going to find is there's an actual messenger system over here on the side that you can converse with all of your users, whether they're teammates or whether they're clients. Let's go ahead and take a look at inside of a project, inside of a plan. So inside the board here, you're going to find that we already have a detailed plan set up. Inside of each one of these elements, we can actually just click on the view. We can come in here, we can leave comments, we can create checklists throughout there. We can also chat real live with all of our users to collaborate. We can leave sticky notes throughout the system by simply coming over here, notes, Kanban, different tasks we can assign. If we come in here into the Kanban, we have an entire system for project management by itself, where you can assign different projects to different users. You can look at just your own if you want. This enables you to be more efficient when it comes to all of your projects. To add a user, all you want to do is come over to the project that you want to add the user to. Each project is completely separate. If we click on the Manage Team button up here, you're going to see in this project here, we actually have 2 users. One is an admin, that's us, the other is not. The admin access allows a user to delete different plans, projects, they can add people. If they do not have access to this, they are not able to do that. So for example, a team member, obviously that you would trust, you could make an admin so they're able to do all these things. Where a user, such as a client, for example, you would not want them necessarily coming in and deleting projects, users, plans within the system. So at that point, we would leave them as a regular user. To add a new user, all we do is we come over here to add a new member, and it's going to ask for the email address. As soon as we add that, we'll click on invite after adding. Now they're going to receive an email with a confirmation link. Once they accept that and they log in, they are now going to see this specific project. They will not see any other projects that you have within inside your very own dashboard. They will also receive notifications on all of the comments, everything left throughout the system through your browser. So make sure that your browser notifications are accepted when you first log into the system. And that's how we collaborate through your team with marketplan.io. Let's take a look at the ad set module. To access, simply go to your canvas, go to the campaign apps, click, open the slide out, find the module itself, drag and drop to your canvas, and click view. Now, the ad set module allows you to create, manage, and track all of your ads regardless of what platform they're on. So to begin, we want to add a title to the ad set on the top left to be able to reference it from the main canvas. And then we can set our ad source by clicking from the drop down link. If you do not see your social media platform on there, you can always create a source as well. So you would simply put the name here. You can choose a different icon. You can search for it in here. For our purposes, let's go ahead and do a Facebook ad. And we're just going to simply name it Facebook. Let's go ahead and choose the Facebook drop down. Now, let's take a look at what it does on the actual canvas. Now you'll notice that it changed the icon and everything to Facebook, so we can easily identify this on the main canvas. Now let's go back in. There's 3 different types of modules that we can actually utilize. You've got the image ad, the text post ad, and the video ad. So for our example, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the image ad. So we don't need any of these others. We're going to get rid of these. So first thing is we're going to open this up. Now we're going to see several different options. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the actual ad URL. The actual ad URL is the URL of this particular ad inside of your ad platform. So this way you can easily visit that URL and live edit it at any point in time. So for our example, we're going to go in here into Facebook. We're going to copy this URL. We're going to add it right here. Now, the projected budget is how much you're willing to spend on this ad for the duration of its lifetime. And this shows up in the projections later. So let's just pick a number for right now. We'll just say $100. For the live budget, this is used to make projections so you can budget and plan ahead. So if you have more than one ad on this ad set, you will see the total for your projected budget on the bottom left down here. So for this, let's just go to say we're going to do 300. Now, for the media URL over here, the media URL is so you can quickly reference the image or video you're placing in the ad. So for this, let's go ahead and grab the image, copy image address, click on here, come back. And click done. And you'll see it copied over here. Go back. Now, the tracking link option, this is used for the analytics or the split testing features. So by clicking the edit link, we can create a custom market plan link so that through these tools that we utilize, we can best understand and optimize this ad. Simply put, the target URL this ad is pointing to, and we can include any UTM parameters if needed for the link. After clicking done, you can access the link created by clicking copy link. So let's walk through it. So the destination link is going to be right here. We'll add that, we're going to update it, and that's it. Now this will be used within the system. Now we want to add our text in here. That's it. Now we have our entire ad in here. We can add more of them, and we're able to keep our team accountable and on track of every ad with our checklist and our comments over here. You'll be able to see the total budget, and once we're done, we're simply going to click on the done button down here, and we'll be able to add this into any part of our funnel, and that's it.